There's just an update. I think they're supposed to have cleaned some stuff up. I mean, I don't. Aside from walking into walls, which is pretty funny because they talk about there was just this update, and the first thing I see is Lance walking into a wall. But there are some performance improvements. There has been talk that the reason why we're not seeing anything about Breath of the Wild 2 or whatever they're going to call it is it's being, hi baby doll, it's being held over for the new Switch. But I'll say it again, they have said it again, the Switch is halfway through its life cycle. It sold 120 million consoles, and it's going to sell a lot more. There's no reason why they would make a Switch Pro or whatever. There's just no reason for it. Like, I don't understand why they would plan on making a highly anticipated game that they keep saying is going to be released next year.
It's outside the city, right?
That they would make it without the constraints of the console currently in halfway through its life cycle in consideration. I mean, I get that you want it. See, like, the one thing that I can't tolerate is this idea that the Switch can't handle this or Switch can't handle it. Switch can handle a lot of things, all right? It's basically docked. It's a PS4. And portable, it's like a PS3.
Almost forgot.
So there's no reason why it can't handle things. It handled Breath of the Wild. It's handling this game. It handled The Witcher 3 with all the DLC. There's no reason why it can't handle certain games. Again, the only problem with The Witcher 3 performance... Am I going the right way? Oh, shit. The only problem with The Witcher 3 performance was when you were in a very crowded area. Before it updated. When you were in a very crowded area... Where are we going?
We've really walked a bit, huh?
When you were in a very crowded area... I could just skip travel there. Nah, but we're on the right track. When you were in a very crowded area and you played Gwent, the game would just fucking freak the fuck out. That was about it. But again, we're talking about the same company that gave you Cyberpunk. CD Projekt Red was not the most cleanest company out there when it came to their releases. So I mean, there were some bugs in the original Witcher 3 without the DLC. But the game, I mean, Shin Megami Tensei 5, it's doing perfectly fine with that. I haven't had any problems with that. I haven't had any problems with any of the Nintendo exclusives. So there's no excuse for why it can't just handle the game that they've been announcing for the past, 3 years. And we'll see what happens with Bayonetta 3, because they were talking about how they wanted the whole game to run on 60 frames. Seeing as how it's Bayonetta, Bayonetta is one of the most stunning series of games I've ever played. Like, even on just the HD generation of consoles, the first Bayonetta ran pretty much like smoked glass. It was just clean as hell. It's not the cleanest thing, but still, it was very, very well animated, very colorful. And 2, which was a Wii U exclusive, seeing as how Nintendo being all kid-friendly and everything, bought out the rights to fucking Bayonetta. Which is like... You can't come up with anything less kid-friendly than fucking Bayonetta. That's one of my favorite gaming series ever. And it's just... It's so raunchy and over-the-top sexualized. It's beautiful. I love every fucking second. I love everything about it. And it's violent as hell. Things explode in a menagerie of blood, guts, and whatever the hell else, and ribbons and everything. Doing it. Why do I keep fucking doing that? Oh, here, we'll break somebody. Still can't break anybody. And when you talk about, in terms of mature themes. I mean, it doesn't have to be sexual. This series of games very mature in terms of its themes. Yeah, right now you're talking about humanity as a whole and us being slaves to these fucking corporate assholes, more or less. We're serving our governments. Yeah, all right, Skillmaster. Wait, that wasn't what I was waiting for, was it? Was that who I was looking for? Oh, I don't think so. Hold on. Hold on. Fuck! So wait, what'd she master? Bah. You know what the sad thing is? I'm gonna probably make her a fucking war medic. War medic next. What was mastered? What the hell are you talking about? No.
Huh. Let's use this.
That's one of the reasons why I love Nintendo and why I love Japan so much, because kid-friendly in Japan is not kid-friendly in the United States. Okay, wait. Another thing, too, you have to realize, in Japan, video games are for kids. You know, typically you don't have fucking 43 or 44-year-olds like me screaming and yelling while they're recording their gaming footage in Japan. I'd be a total slacker in Japan.
They're on us.
Now, I wouldn't be a slacker in Japan because I'd have actually an option as to what I was going to fucking do with my life, especially since I was such a good student and a model citizen. Just the United States is the only fucking place where somebody like me can get lost in every trouble. While ignorant dickbags that talk about woke this and woke that are, you know, world famous.
Unstoppable with you around, Senna.
Yeah, there's no society where I would be fucking where I am, other than this fucking one. But it's neither here nor there. But yeah, you wouldn't, as a 40-something-year-old, you wouldn't be playing, like, fucking this, typically. So the thing with the United States, especially in certain areas, is that it keeps trying to act like it's smarter than everybody. So a lot of countries, most countries, have not changed from when I was where things were when I was a kid. You know, video games were for kids. Movies like Star Wars and Star Trek were for geeks and kids. Like, it wasn't comic books for kids. It wasn't mainstream. It's all mainstream here in the United States because we're so much smarter than everybody else, and everything's art now. And go fuck yourselves, you pretentious cocksuckers. That's really what it comes down to, is the United States keeps trying to act like it's smarter than everybody else. Oh, we're so much smarter. We're going to totally take the idea of art and shit all over it. And then you wonder why your fucking civilization is complete shit. Why everyone's a fucking illiterate idiot.
They must have wanted it somewhere that's hard to reach. Not that info didn't leak anyway.
The illiteracy in the United States is fucking horrifying. It's like these people, oh, you gotta be American. All right, well, what does that mean? Be English? Okay, well then type correctly. Speak correctly. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't proofread a lot of times, and most times when I go and post my shit, actually all times when I go and post my shit on Facebook, whatever, it's like 5-something in the morning, and I'm not paying, and I'm just so pissed off at the perception that people have that I kind of rush type, that I don't pay attention to my punctuations. I don't misspell anything thanks to spell check because it gives me that red underline. I go, But sometimes I'll miss my yours and everything like that. But some of the shit that I see typed, especially in like text messages and everything, it's do you really need a fucking emoji for every concept? Can't you just type the shit out? All of the catchphrases and acronyms and everything, it's just, what the hell are you doing in your life? And again, these are the people that are so well adjusted. They go to the big schools. What are they teaching you? I'll tell you one thing they're not teaching you is fucking challenge. Because God forbid you have a challenge. Except, you know, if you're not well off or live in the suburbs, then your whole life is a fucking challenge. And that's the vast majority of the United States, no matter what the United States tries to preach or teach or exhibit. You still haven't? Still. Still haven't. Still. It's still not happening. I mean, you fucking kidding me. Learn! You've got two? Well, one. You've got one that equal... Come on, man. Come on, Taion. Shit. It's fucking killing me here. Only if you attack me. Do I have to take the elevator down? I might have to take the elevator down. Metamorphosage. Anyway, as I was saying, keeping it video games for now. The idea that the Switch is going to get a pro release, I mean, I have to see it to think it's legit. And Nintendo is not. They're not these disgusting whore companies like fucking Sony and shit. They're not going to just be like, hey, man, at the most inconvenient, opportune time for everybody, let's just release a $400 console. It's the same console, just, different. I mean, I got this OLED because my other one was just burning out all the time. Because since the fan deactivated, now I can still use it. It's not like I haven't used it in months. But it's not like I can't use it. I could still use it. It's still fine. I can't trade it back in, so I'm just going to keep it. My original Switch that I got 5 years ago, over 5 years ago. You are very cute. There's nothing wrong with a society of beautiful women and of different sizes, shapes. There's nothing wrong with it. The United States insists women have to be fucking manly all the time. Except Marvel. Marvel can have beautiful women. It's just... we'll stay there. That's the funny thing is they keep talking about Marvel being woke. Meanwhile, Marvel's the only one that treats women like women. Lets them dress like women, act like women. DC makes women butch. Well, I can't say butch. Manly. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend them. And yet everyone's like so quick to apologize for that shitty fucking movie company, which gets nothing right. Good thing we waited outside, huh? Because apparently we've got a bunch of uniques here. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. This game is definitely harder than any other Xenoblade game. I mean, you can't base it off of how many times you die or whatever, because that doesn't really mean anything. You have to base it off of the challenge in front of you. And the combat system in this game is a lot more refined than the other Xeno games. Can you please... Here, wrong button. I was playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1 yesterday.
Taion, keep it together.
But despite it being more refined, and you don't die as quick, and you have Ouroboros, and you have 7 people on your team immediately, more or less, as opposed to the other games where you would have like 4 people, or 2 people, or 3 people at a time. but you had access to. You have 7 people here. Your 6 main characters and a hero, which you can change. And yet the challenge of the game is so much higher. Up and let's go. Holy mother of God. That is a lot of cylinders. Did you learn yet? Please don't tell me you didn't. Please. What are you doing to me?
We should be done with the ether cylinders now. Let's get back to Mr. Salmon.
A ship, huh? I'm on board for that.
Yeah, again, I love the excuse, oh, they don't write them well. They don't write them well. What the fuck, are you stupid? Well, you are, yeah. I'm sorry. You read a fucking interview, and you've been bashing Marvel ever since, and that's all it comes down to. And Marvel's the number one thing. See, unlike other entities around the world, the number one thing in the United States is immediately your enemy. Everyone despises the Dallas Cowboys because they were the number one team. Everyone despised the Yankees because they were the number one team. Like anything that's supposed to be the best thing in this so-called capitalist country that gives you all the opportunity to promote yourself and be great at everything, and if you work hard, you get the reward. The teams that, or the franchises that do it right, are the ones that get killed all the time because they're doing it right. So it's like, what do you want? You want a bunch of Davids or you want a bunch of Goliaths? Which one do you want? Yeah, I mean, that's why you had the 80s, which everybody wants to relive for some strange-ass reason, where everybody was a fucking underdog. Rocky, well, that was 75, 78, the first time. Karate Kid, you fucking everyone, Adventures in Babysitting. Like, even things that didn't require anything competitively, it was always the one that got made fun of, got the reward. The one that, didn't give herself up, got the reward. The one that wasn't supposed to win. Like the whole obsession with fucking Star Wars. Here's this lame, preening, pathetic pussy who everyone made out to be the greatest thing ever just because he earned it. Well, when did you see him earn it? He failed every fucking simple test he took just to be trained by Yoda, and next thing you know, he's a Jedi Knight. Now, again, he wasn't, but that's not the point. The point is that Luke is like your favorite fucking character. Han Solo has this shitty old ship and a stupid fucking blaster, can get through armies of stormtroopers because the stormtroopers don't know how to shoot, but whatever the case. Like Leia, who has no combat skill, no real redeemable characteristics in terms of war or whatever, can just get through entire legions and not die with all the help of men, of course, because she's fucking useless, but whatever the case. It's the underdogs. So then they don't like the prequels because the prequels have the Chosen One who is better than everybody and everything, but worked his ass off. And the whole thing about the literal irony of the guy that was supposed to save everything or fix everything is the one that fucked everything up. Who was supposed to be more of a tragic figure than anything else. Than a guy that just walks around in his barely alive mechanical body and destroys ships with his friggin' bare hand. Just by using the magical force, which, by the way, Yoda couldn't do, so fuck yourselves. Or the spirit of Yoda shooting lightning bolts out of his hand. That was hilarious. It's like, wait a minute. If Yoda couldn't do that, why would his fucking ghost do that? And good thing he's a puppet, because you wouldn't want CGI. God forbid. God forbid CGI makes it look a little bit more realistic with more realistic movements.
To install.
No, I want a puppet.
Tomorrow morning.
That soon?
Salmon never flounder. Always get job done.
Thank you so much.
Thanking not necessary. Salmon is fixer-upper by trade.
What's that?
Ah, this is ultimate vessel.
Ultimate vessel?
That right. Even Vortexing Raging Great Sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's someone's dream.
When did No Pun get mustaches? That's hilarious. Yay! Now there's side quests I want to take care of. We have castle access. I don't know if I want to get there. Okay. Return the lowest numbered storm. Do I want to do that right now? I mean, again, we could quick travel. But I got so many question marks here. I have so many question marks. Oh, the question marks. They woo me. They woo me with their question mark mentality and visage. Anyway.
Nothing to do till tomorrow morning, but kick back and...
So I have to go back to Sword March?
Back to the city barracks then.
There's something else I have to do? I know what I have to do. I have to get you to acquire this fucking class.
I hate the waiting part.
Because I'm sick of this fucking shit. I forgot. Am I going to put the Nopon? I think I'll put the Nopon in next. They have a weird class. First off, there are two that we have to use for one person. Secondly, they're an attacker who has a high defensive rate. I don't know why, but... Damn it. It's not one. Well, that's the one thing about two. You had one of the hottest women in video game history in Mithra Pyra. And when she was Mithra, she wore a little skirt that you could clearly and easily look up. I've said it before. That was the one thing about a Let's Play that I was watching a guy do that I actually liked about the
This'll keep me going.
the DLC. He has Mithra as his usable character, and he keeps turning the Adam. I'm sorry, Adam was the usable character. She was his blade, and he kept turning the camera up to look up her skirt. It was great. Well, you don't really have to work hard for that one, but you talk about sexualized, man. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was freaking sexualized. To just think that Mithra Pyra didn't have the biggest tits in that game. There was the rabbit chick. What was her name again? I don't think it was Bridget. I think it was something like that.
Senna! How? Go! Shield back!
Oh, get back on the fucking ledge. But she was this rabbit woman who basically her body and her fur, if you will, made it look like she was some sort of Southern Belle or something. Like she was wearing a dress with heels when it was really just a feature of it. And her mammaries were rather pronounced and large. Then there was another one. What was her name? She was basically dressed like one of them that was basically dressed like... Fuck! That was basically dressed like a woman going out in the town, you know, going out to a club or some shit. And she had an argument with Mithra about the way they were dressed. And I was just wondering, do they get clothes for blades? Is that a thing? Like, do you go to the blade clothing shop? Because they just seem to come out of their core crystals like that.
I'll keep up the attack.
Very attentive of you. Driving arrow!
I'll get you up in a day.
I can still do this.
Someone's an arm in no time.
Why is Taion dead? Do it again, this way.
Driving arrow!
I lost her attention.
Someone's winning. Excellent support.
Pain fades away.
Ooh, that looks like it stings.
Let's go, Peony.
Do it, Taion. Yumi's got it.
We got like 10 healers here, man. Guys, seriously with this? There's no excuse for why this thing is still alive.
Still with me! I see
What are we being attacked by?
Well, with his arms, needy. Appreciate it. Is it everything's wrong? Help's on the way.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, man.
Everyone, I'm sorry.
You told us all to be careful, and now...
How could I?
I think we might be in
Dude, what the fuck is going on?
I'll get you up in a sec.
Are you fucking serious? Where the fuck? Why the fuck are you not here? Holy shit! You fucking kidding me, game? The fuck were you two fucking morons? You fucking make it out in the corner over there? Fuck was that? Get your asses on the fucking platform and walk the fuck over there with me. Can we do that again this time without you being stupid and dying, please?
Well, we've been
I
found.
don't care if there were 10 of these guys. It shouldn't have been a fucking big a deal.
I can always count on you.
Fucking attack this one thing, please.
Up the attack. Show us what you got, Senna.
Like, the whole team's getting wiped out, and I'm going, what's happening here? And the next thing I know, I go to Saint and lands, and they're in the back over there, like we caught them in the closet making babies or some shit. The hell are you two doing? There's one thing they gotta correct in the game is the computer just walking off ledges.
We can do this.
Feel it in my bones.
I thought, well, yeah, you can do that. You can switch between these two. Yeah, that's better.
Figured out.
Please acquire this class. I'm begging you, bro. You want to fuck with me? You a fucking choir boy compared to me. A choir boy. Right here, bitch. Fucking wannabe rabbit. I just want to know how you have a stick in your tail. Looks very uncomfortable. Guys, can you please just attack what I'm attacking? Until I tell you otherwise. Which may or may not ever happen. No breaking. Stop it. Did he fucking acquire this shit yet? Dude, seriously, you have got to acquire this class. You gotta be kidding. Wait, what level are we on? Okay, everyone's at 8. Okay, I mean, you're gonna get to 10 and max this shit out before you learn this. It's just insane. It's insanity.
This is something decent.
What you're accomplishing right now. And you're supposed to be the smart one. Should be easy. You get a shield and you beat shit. You know, I've noticed we're not leveling up at all. It made up for all that leveling up we were doing earlier.
Show us what you got.
You know, I'm playing the first one again, like I've said a million times, and I'm streaming it.
Count on you, Taion.
And I've played that game for about not even 10 hours. We're at level 25. And one of the main reasons why we level up so quickly, and it's not even battle, like it's not even combat. It's you level up by doing side quests and retrieving shit, more or less, because you get so many experience points doing that.
Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't handle.
Whatever happened to not...
Holy forking schlit. Dude. What do I gotta do? What do I have to do for you? Come on, Taion. This is getting out of hand. There are enemies here? There better be enemies here. There aren't any in the city, so I can't kill anything there. They're probably going to send me out somewhere else, some other medial task. Go over to where the light post is and rub your ass on it. Okay. Does that help what we're doing? No. I got to see if we have the materials for that other side quest in Colony... The other one. Not that one, the other one. The colony where Valdi came from. Yeah. I'm navigating through this map very well now. I'm adjusting, see? I wouldn't mind actually getting like some new outfits.
I suddenly have this feeling of being watched.
Hey, there's Gray.
They're the weird ones. Just stare back.
Well, he is old. Another thing I love about Xenoblade games, as you would love your stupid mutt dog that keeps running into the walls, is how the computer almost seems as though the characters you're not using, it almost seems as though they repeat your moves just 5 minutes later and backwards. Like I'll jump and then I'll walk around for about an hour and then they'll just like fall off somehow.
There. All done.
Wow! Amazing!
Okay, I'll back to the next one. I even brought the materials and stuff. Make me something mega cool, yeah? Sure. What kind of blade do you want? Sword? Gun? Fists? Okie dokie.
Hey. If we didn't have to fight each other, you think that could have been Yoren?
Yoren, did you ditch training again just to work on this stuff? Did not. I'm not skiving. I just had a bad headache. I gave notice too.
Excuse me? No one did that for you, right? Yeah, I'm used to doing it.
Okay, it's done. Hold on. Is that...
Who's that? Lance?
This one's Uni, and this is Noah.
Hey, that looks just like me. Good job, matey.
Huh?
I love it, Yoren.
Yeah?
Yeah. We don't have your talent. All we can do is slash and shoot each other. But you create things.
Hey, so who's this? We know someone like that?
Looks like a real tough fella.
That's... it's me.
What?
This is you.
It looks nothing like you.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I want to end up like, someday. Silly, huh?
It's not silly. I believe in you.
Well, he sure took you up on your offer.
You think he's got what it takes? You're talking out your bum.
No, I'm not. He can do it. Right, Yorn?
I'll try then. I'll try really hard.
Now you want to destroy everybody, you fat bastard.
Smiley.
Sometimes it's hard to judge, huh? What we're supposed to be protecting. It all gets a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Even so, his smile was the real thing. We should cherish that. Next time we'll think twice about who really needs punching.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Oof. Hey, baby. Oh, I know where I want to be right now. Oh. Hey, baby.
So you saw it?
Huh?
Oh.
Your husk.
Now I really want to be here.
Husk. You've come across it?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. This fucking controller. God in heaven. Come on. Jeez.
How did you...
Your eyes. You looked like you were gazing into your own past.
That's crazy. Live long enough and you learn how to figure out stuff like that.
Oh, it hasn't been as long as you think. But folk do tell me I'm pretty sharp.
No.
Yummy. God.
How come you don't wake these guys up? Can you use the help? Or is it because they'd just be Mobius fodder?
They can't be fodder. If we wake them up here, they'll be freed from the shackles of the flame clock.
So why then?
Because this is our fight. We don't know how long it'll take. And their lives are short.
So you don't want to get them mixed up in everything?
That's one reason.
And the other?
People need to learn who they really are. What they have to leave behind for posterity. I want them to wake up in a world that affords them that chance.
How do we discover who we really are?
That from the husk.
Yeah.
You won't find yourself there.
Huh?
You've got to look to the present and the future only. The one in the past, it isn't you. You didn't make that, and it's not yours.
Make that?
But look to the future, and you can build yourself up however you like. You can become whoever you want to be.
I can?
You've got the power to do so. Be true to yourself.
Thank you. That's...
Well, that's what my dad always said.
Your dad?
But it goes for you, too.
Oof. Yow.
True to myself. We'll see.
Well, Uni's there, and I just kind of forget when I see Monica. Hey, baby. I want to pet you around your cat ears with my cock.
Really? Did you seriously just burn your tongue again?
You saw that.
Well, your soup is one of the highlights of my day.
Really? Whoa, thanks. I'm flattered.
It was just the truth.
Want some to taste test?
For real. Good thing I got off early.
I want some of your soup, baby.
You enjoy cooking?
Oh, it's been drilled into me. It's a ritual now. Can't really start the day without making a pot.
I get you. 2 months, huh? Since that battle.
Yeah.
You're tough. No joke.
Eh?
We heard from uni that you're just like us.
Oh, that part.
I've been plodding along, playing it all cool. But when we saw him again, I thought, nah, snuff all of this.
I'm scared too. Just so you know. Since Monica told us the whole truth, I've hoped... No. I'm sure I'll see Miyabi again. I'm so sure of it.
Hard, wasn't it? Hearing that.
Yeah. But it sure beats ignorance.
That's what Noah thinks too. You're hard as nails.
What we don't know might as well not exist. It's an obvious way to think, but it isn't right. Closing my eyes doesn't mean evil disappears.
And so, you go on?
Yeah, I'll keep going. While my flame still flickers to the bitter end. With all of you.
You said it.
Let's get your fucking class required. All right, so I'll stop here. Come back in just a sec.